Hello friends and welcome back. This is the Saripol province in the Kashkari region of Afghanistan, where the construction of 3 new large oil storage tanks is currently underway. These tanks, with a capacity of 7,400 cubic meters each, are being built in the Kashkari oil wells area of the Amu Darya oil field. The construction of these storage facilities will address the existing challenges in transporting oil to higher locations, making it easier for oil tankers to operate. The responsible Chinese company has announced plans to construct oil reserves with a capacity of 6,000 tons, establishment of an oil refinery, and drilling of 22 new wells in the Amu Darya basin by 2024. The company anticipates that daily oil extraction will increase to 2,000 tons. Currently, the Chinese company has oil storage facilities with a capacity of 4,000 tons and is in the process of building new storage tanks with a capacity of 7,400 cubic meters in the Kashkari area. The Minister of Mines and Petroleum of the interim Taliban government has stressed the importance of hiring Afghan specialists for these projects, but has also mentioned the possibility of hiring foreign nationals if necessary. Afghanistan heavily relies on fuel imports from neighboring countries like Iran and Uzbekistan, but the government expects that the drilling of new wells will generate around $500 million in income for the country. In the challenging geographical location of the Kashkari region, the construction of these oil storage tanks requires meticulous engineering and careful work to ensure long-term safety and stability. And technical and non-technical workers are diligently operating within and around the tanks, emphasizing the significance of adhering to safety standards during their work. A diverse range of construction machinery, including cranes, loaders, and heavy trucks, are actively engaged in transporting the necessary materials and equipment for this extensive construction project. These dedicated human efforts aim to harness natural resources and transform them into infrastructure that will contribute to the economic development and progress of the region. The governor of Saripol, Afghanistan, representing the Taliban government, has confirmed that the government earns $600,000 per day from the extraction of oil from the Kashkari oil wells. Remarkably, a substantial amount of 650 to 900 tons of oil is extracted from these wells on a daily basis. A portion of the revenue generated from these wells is allocated towards various development projects. Furthermore, plans are underway to increase the number of these wells in the near future. Abdul Rahman, who has proposed that the construction costs of the Abdar Sultan Ibrahim Dam be financed through oil extraction funds, has announced that the construction process for this water dam will commence next year. A few months ago, the governor of Saripol visited the Kashkari oil field and instructed the government forces to collaborate with the employees of the Chinese company responsible for the extraction operations, ensuring the provision of security. The Taliban government is concerned about the potential threats posed by the Khorasan branch of ISIS or other military adversaries, which could jeopardize the safety of the oil-rich region of Kashkari. Consequently, in 2023, the government entrusted the extraction of the Kashkari oil field, along with other Amu Darya oil fields in Zhejiang and Faryab provinces, to a Chinese company named Xinjiang Gas and Petroleum in Central Asia under a 25-year agreement. It has been estimated that the Amu Darya oil region has a capacity of 87 million barrels. 20% of the resources extracted from these oil fields are allocated to the Taliban government. The process of oil extraction from the Kashkari oil field commenced this year with an initial capacity of extracting 50 tons of crude oil per day. The Chinese company successfully increased the level of oil extraction recently. China holds a significant portion of Afghanistan's consumer market. and it is anticipated that China's role in Afghanistan's economy will expand with the continued support of the Taliban government. Previously, the Chinese government expressed its willingness to assist in the reconstruction of Afghanistan. Chen Gang, the foreign minister of China at the time, stated that China is prepared to enhance coordination with Pakistan regarding Afghanistan and contribute to the peaceful reconstruction of the country. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of China reported that the country's foreign minister is ready to strengthen cooperation with Pakistan on Afghan-related matters and support the peaceful reconstruction and stability of the region. The Chinese foreign minister highlighted that the collaboration between Beijing and Islamabad aligns with global development and security initiatives. A meeting was convened in Doha, Qatar, focusing on Afghanistan. China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Iran, Japan, Kazakhstan, Norway, Pakistan, Qatar, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Tajikistan, Turkey, Turkmenistan, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States, Uzbekistan, the European Union, and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation participated in the two-day meeting. The purpose of this meeting was to establish a mutual understanding within the international community regarding engagement with the Taliban government. Earlier, the Ministry of Mines and Petroleum of the interim Taliban government in Afghanistan released a statement indicating that officials and representatives from the Chinese company Goin expressed their interest in investing $10 billion in Afghanistan's lithium reserves during a meeting with Shahabuddin Delawar, the acting Minister of Mines and Petroleum, in Kabul. The investment is expected to generate 120,000 direct jobs and 1 million indirect jobs in the country. Additionally, the company plans to reconstruct the Salang route and construct a new tunnel within 7 months. The Chinese company has reported a 300% increase in oil production in Afghanistan, attributed to the drilling of over 10 new oil wells by the Xinjiang Central Asia Oil and Gas Company. The agreement with the Chinese company was finalized in 2023 in Kabul. The Ministry of Mines and Petroleum of Afghanistan's spokesperson confirmed that the new wells have quadrupled the country's oil production, marking a significant milestone in Afghanistan's energy sector, which has traditionally relied heavily on oil imports, particularly from Iran. Recent reports from Bloomberg highlight the progress made following the strengthening of relations between Afghanistan under the Taliban government and China. China has not only established diplomatic relations with Afghanistan, but has also made significant economic investments in various parts of the country. The China Central Asia Oil and Gas Corporation in Xinjiang has announced its commitment to continue drilling in the region and to explore and develop new oil fields as per the contract signed in 2023. This Chinese company is obligated to invest $150 million this year and a total of $540 million over the course of 3 years for oil exploration and production in Afghanistan. With the development of these projects, Afghanistan stands to earn $500 million annually. Despite Afghanistan's estimated oil reserves of about 150 million barrels, the country remains heavily reliant on oil imports, spending over $1 billion annually on these products. The daily production of 5,000 barrels of oil from the Kashkari oil field accounts for 10% of Afghanistan's oil and oil products consumption. While Afghanistan's oil and gas reserves are limited, the country's mineral reserves, including copper, gold, and precious stones, are estimated to be valued between $1 and $3 trillion. The relationship between the Taliban government and China extends beyond oil fields and mines, as evidenced by China's increased exports to Afghanistan, which have more than doubled in the first 10 months of 2023 compared to the previous year, exceeding $1 billion. Afghanistan's exports to China have also seen growth, reaching $43 million with a 30% increase. Oil extraction in Afghanistan not only creates economic opportunities and national development, but also provides various benefits to the country. The increase in income from oil sales allows for the possibility of funding development and construction projects. This revenue can be utilized to finance infrastructure costs, enhance social infrastructure, and uplift the economic status of the local population. Additionally, the creation of jobs and the rise in employment rates in the oil industry contribute to the development of new technologies and improve living conditions. Moreover, the boost in oil production as a local energy source helps reduce dependence on oil imports and strengthens the national economy. Eventually, oil extraction in Afghanistan not only offers economic and development opportunities, but also aids in enhancing the economic, social, and infrastructure situation in the country. The rise in revenue from oil sales can offer a reliable source of financial support for development and construction initiatives, while also fostering job creation and boosting employment rates. Furthermore, the growth of Afghanistan's oil industry can contribute to reducing the country's reliance on energy imports and enhancing its economic independence. By providing opportunities for cooperation with international nations, Afghanistan can progress towards a stable and well-rounded development trajectory. Hence, the significant role played by oil in Afghanistan holds particular importance as a crucial element in achieving development goals and enhancing the living standards of its people. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.